Hey YouTube, how's it going? GRG. And as you can see from the title above, these are going to be a couple fragrances that I would recommend for Halloween. There's three of these fragrances I already smell and pretty much know what they smell like. And one that I'm going to leave last, it's a fragrance that I believe is going to be pretty nice for Halloween, but I haven't smelled it. So, to get straight into it, the first fragrance that I think is good suited for Halloween is Black Orchid by Tom Ford. And why do I think this is suited for Halloween? Because, yes, this might be a little bit feminine. A lot of people, think that, yeah, this is feminine. But, I mean, it might be feminine in the opening, like, the first cup, the first minutes of application, like the first 15 minutes. Yes, this is feminine a little bit because it got like this fruitiness going on in the opening, but definitely when it starts developing on your skin, I think this is pretty much unisex fragrance. But why do I think this is a good suit for Halloween? Because it's dark, mysterious. I don't know, there's something mysterious about this fragrance. Every time I smell it, I'm like, okay, maybe because it has so much notes that it's like a mysterious fragrance. I don't know, but it smells different from other fragrances. It's dark, it's deep, and this projects really good. So any of you guys that are going to be, going to haunted houses, stuff like that, Halloween parties, Halloween at night, this is going to be good because it projects, it lasts, so definitely it's going to cut through the cold air. So yeah, that's Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Now my next one that I think is really good suited for Halloween is Fahrenheit by Christian Dior. Why do I say that? Because this actually has a story behind it. That's the reason why I kind of picture it as Halloween. Because when I used to live in the States, there was a store called Spencer's. I don't know if it's still there or not, if you guys still have it in the States. But every time I went to the mall, there was a store called Spencer's, and I would walk in there a lot of times. And, they had gizmos and weird things and stuff like that I really liked when I was little. So it had this weird smell. It has this distinctive smell. I don't know why, but the Spencer's where I used to go, it had this really distinctive smell, like weird smelling, mysterious, not bad in any way, but it was really mysterious, weird smelling. And once I smelled Fahrenheit, I was like, you know what? This is what exactly Spencer smelled like. I'm telling you. And because of that, Spencer's is a weird kind of store. It had these ugly looking masks a lot of times, scary looking masks and stuff like that. So that's why I think Fahrenheit is really good for Halloween, because it's different, unique. It's really weird smelling. So definitely it's going to cut through the cold air and it's going to last. So yeah. That's Fahrenheit. Now, another one. I do not have the bottle to show you or a decant, but I definitely smelled it in the past about 2 times. And it's going to be another Christian Dior fragrance. Did you guess it? You probably already did. You guessed it. Fahrenheit Absolute. Why do I think this is good for Halloween? Because this is dark. This is even darker than the original Fahrenheit. It's a little bit smoother, but it's really, really dark and mysterious. So, it doesn't have that gasoline type of vibe in the beginning, but, I mean, it does a little bit, but not, like Fahrenheit. But this fragrance is dark, mysterious. It kind of gives you a vibe like an abandoned church sitting on top of the hill. It's nighttime out. It's really cloudy. And there's this church sitting on top of this abandoned church sitting on a really high mountain or a hill. It kind of gives you that kind of a vibe. So yeah, Aqua Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit Absolute is another fragrance I think is going to be perfect for Halloween or Halloween parties or haunted houses, whatever. Another fragrance, and the last one that I would recommend for Halloween is Freak by Ilamasca. I think that's how you say it. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm going to leave a link down below for this fragrance. If you probably already heard it from Cubby, that's where I heard it from. But if you didn't, I'm going to leave a link down below for the site for this fragrance. It's called Freak by Ilamasca. And there's like this trailer for it. Basically, the trailer says it all. This fragrance is mysterious. You know, like a mysterious night. I don't know, but Cubby actually described this one as a fragrance that Jack the Ripper would wear. So basically, you know, that sums it up, you know, with Cubby's description, and, you know, just even watching the commercial is really, you can tell that this is going to be a dark fragrance. Somewhat feminine, but I don't know, probably a dude can pull this off. So yeah, those are the 4 fragrances that I would recommend for Halloween. So to sum it all up one more time: Fahrenheit by Christian Dior, Black Orchid by Tom Ford, Fahrenheit Absolute, and Freak by Ilamasca. Those 4 fragrances that I believe are like really good for Halloween. Yeah, obviously they're all designer because I'm not really into that niche thing. So yeah, those 4 fragrances. And yeah, that's it. Halloween fragrances for 2011. Hope you guys like this idea. If anyone else wants to, you know, either, you know, video response, or just if any other reviewer wants to make, you know, their fragrances for, you know, Halloween, go ahead. I like this idea, so if any other reviewer wants to, you know, continue it, go ahead. I think it's gonna be really cool. So yeah, it's me, GRG. Rate, comment, subscribe, reaction to the video, and I'll catch you guys later in another video. See you guys later.